Hey there, everybody. This is Pappy, and as I mentioned here in the book, that I'm fixing to prove to you that your brain does exactly what you tell it to do. Okay, we're going to do a little exercise here, and what I want you to do is put your arms down to your sides. First, stand up, put your arms down to your side, and what I want you to do next is to point either arm, it doesn't matter, but either arm, point it directly at me. I'm pointing at you, so you point at me. Now what you're going to do is you're going to move your arm around towards the back, and when you feel a strain in your shoulder, I want you to stop, and we'll see what you're pointing at. So here we go. I'm moving my arm back. Okay, I feel a strain in my shoulder. I look back, and I'm pointing at the middle of the door over here. You can't see it in the video, but it's in the middle of the door. Okay, now drop your shoulders, drop your arms down to your side again. The middle of that door is probably 6 feet away. Okay, okay, now this next time, what I want you to do is we're going to tell our brain, we're going to give our brain a command. And that command is just plain and simple, brain, move my arm back. Brain, move my arm a third further back. We're going to say it 3 times, and then we're going to sit there and see how far arm moves back. And remember, as soon as you start feeling the strain, stop and see where you're pointing. Okay? Point at me again, just like I'm pointing at you. And now, give your brain the command. Brain, move my arm a third further back. Brain, move my arm a third further back. Brain, move my arm a third further back. Okay. I turn around and I'm pointing right here on this picture. That's 4 foot closer. I stopped as soon as I felt the pain in my shoulder, or the strain in my shoulder. Folks, I'm trying to tell you, you control your brain. And your brain is controlled by your thoughts and your thinking process. If you think negatively, that's what your brain is going to give you more of, because your brain, its function is to push you towards pleasure and to take you away from pain. So if all you talk about, whatever you talk about the most in your conversation with yourself, your brain interprets it as being, hey, you really like that. So if you talk about pain, frustration, stress, and everything else in your life all the time, your brain interprets that as a message of saying, oh, I love it, I talk about it all the time. And that's not the case. You want just the opposite. And by this little exercise right here, you see that your brain will do exactly what you tell it to do. So folks, watch out and be careful with what you are telling your brain. Hey, I love you guys, and I hope this helps. We'll talk to you here in a little while.